Hello, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Oh my god, this thing is so big. That's what she said. Welcome to Nantes it's in France in MSFS. This is the Airbus Beluga XL. It's an A330 with a massive cargo compartment strapped to the roof. I absolutely love the way, like the sperm whale vibe it gives off. That's quite cool. Anyway, let's do our walk around. Let's get the engine covers removed. Walk out under our wing. Oh, she's so big. I love how low down the cockpit is as well, because obviously to allow for that cargo area compared to other A330s. We are going to do nav lights are intact, static wicks are intact. Can I check the ailerons? No, I can't. No, I can't actually check anything. Oh no, I can remove my chocks though. And I can check the flap out. Flap's good. Yeah, there's no click spot up there. I love the additional little vertical stabs though. So you've got 3 stabs vertically. Got the extra strakes here. Wonder what they actually do aerodynamically. No, aircraft designers don't tend to do stuff for the aesthetic. Oh, see what I mean? That click, so it's a bit of a finicky click spot. I can't examine that, which is fine, I suppose. Do the rudder. And do these rudders? No, because their rudders serve. No, they're just stabilizers. That's interesting. So that's the only rudder. And these are stabs. Okay. And then we'll just walk back down to the front. It's crazy as well, like just the difference in height in the body, right? Like here, I'd probably be standing here struggling to reach up to touch it. Whereas I can probably just stand up under here straight and be on my honkers to get underneath the nose section. Oh, okay, examine this flap, that's fun. And then everything's removed, that's removed, chocks are out. Looking down the engine from behind. I love the fact you can actually look into the engine, it's all properly modelled. Like that level of detailing or weathering there for the oil access, bit of an oil streak, I love it. And the massive Trent engines there. Static ports. That's literally caused aircraft to be lost before. Got a GPU plugged in, which is great. Oh, that's how you crawl up inside. That's fun. So, you're still dressed incredibly casually. You need to figure out how to fix that. But, we'll connect the batteries. Batteries will come on. APU battery will come on. We'll stabilize that. Screen test is in progress. Go to nav, nav, and nav. Just start the process, everything aligning. And we are now up in the cockpit. So, like I say, we are going over to Toulouse today, Toulouse-Blagnac, which is the home. So Nantes, there's an Airbus factory, which is pretty much those buildings over there. Is it those? No, those buildings like to our, yeah, basically there's buildings nearby, which are an Airbus factory, where Airbus makes the centre wing boxes for the A350s, which is what the A330 XLs then deliver to Toulouse for final assembly, which is quite cool. Right, what am I after? I'm after SimBrief. So I've started using that in a big time kind of way. SimBrief. That'll do me. Right, just like achoo. There we go. So I'm logged in. I'm doing a new flight on SimBrief. I'm just going to use the cloud version. Actually, need to create a new aircraft, don't I? So we're going to create a new airframe. A330. Okay, so we've not actually got a performance profile for it, which is interesting. We're on the Trents though. Heavy for sure. ETOPS threshold. ETOPS 60, so we're not ETOPS qualified at all. That's perfect. Weight in kilograms, please. Yes, please. 300. No, zero packs. 0 packs. Now I'm going to quickly go. Whoop. No, I'm not. Oh, fluff it. There we go. I should have done it on this side, shouldn't I? Because I've already got. It is what it is. Right. A3 Beluga. That's what I'm after, basically. Just want to check what its like official payload weight is. So this is officially an A330-700, which is the proper designation. Right. Awfully sorry, I'm just trying to quickly double check the statistics. Does it give specs? It should do here, yes. Fuel capacity, 73 tons. So that's weight, fuel equipment, fuel plan. Allow me to do that? Yes, it does. Cool. Civil reg. We are Foxtrot Golf X-Ray Lima Golf. Foxtrot Golf X-Ray Lima Golf. 3339. Sure. Well, no, number 1. That'll do me. Aircraft name Beluga XL. The performance should be about right, but everything else won't be. I'm going to go for a Cap D performance code because it'll be a high VRF because we'll be flying at higher weights constantly. Contingency fuel will do 5% of 10 minutes. Reserve fuel, 30-minute reserve. Taxi fuel auto, block fuel auto, up to kilograms. So max packs, baggage, I guess. So okay, fuel capacity, good. So that is 73,000. Max cargo weight. MTO's 227. MTO on this. There's actually slightly reduced MTO, that's fun. Doesn't actually give us specific cargo capacity. I suppose it's somewhere between 100 tons. What we'll do, we're just going to write 50 tons in. And that'll give us a safe bracket. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Fuel factor, we'll leave that. What does that actually do, sorry? Cool. So what would be 5% burn increase, sorry? So PO10. We're going to increase it. Plan to burn 10% more. Thousand feet then FMS. Okay, we're not turning that on. Service ceiling. 35,000 feet. There we go, that'll do me. Alright, save that airframe. Okay, passenger weight, 1 kilogram. There we go, so we'll do a new flight. And we are... no airline number to speak of, but we're going from Nantes Airport, Nantes Atlantique, which is LFRS, to LFBO, which is Toulouse. Airframes available, Beluga XL. So that gives us our flight. Got current AirAC mapped in. No notes. Schedule block time, that'll do. So valid route for 277 miles. Perfect. So let's calculate and compare. So we are expecting, cost index 70. Going to generate it. Show briefing package that please. Okay, so I'm not submitting this for like VATSIM or whatever because I don't fly on VATSIM at the moment. I just want to do the briefing. God damn you. Right, we'll do it through here. So this is now going to go up on this side whilst I hop back into the cockpit. So we're going to have to go to load FM1 and FM2 system select. So let's do this thing. It's saying it doesn't know where it is. It's saying please line the LFRS where it's cleared. Cool. So initialization. We are flying today, like I said previously, from LFRS. Clear LFRS to LFBO. Oh, sorry. What are the actual call signs these things use? So we are. I'll just go for a fiction. FGX. I'm just going to check its most recent route. Oh, that's awkward. Did I get that wrong? GXLG. No. So, most recent flight was Bravo Golf Alpha 131 Golf. It was Hamburg. Oh, it's actually done recently. So, been flying heavily between. So, sorry, yesterday it flew Toulouse, Saint-Nazaire, Saint-Nazaire, Hamburg, Toulouse, Hamburg. So, I've not tracked it, obviously, going from Hamburg to Toulouse, back to Hamburg, Hamburg to Nantes, Nantes to Hamburg, and Hamburg to Toulouse. We're just doing this, and we're going to be Bravo Golf Alpha 183 Golf. Bravo Golf Alpha 183 Golf. GPS is primary now, which is great. We're going to go flight level 210. Cost index of 70. Now we need to do our fuel loading and stuff because yeah, we've got 40 tons to be fair, which should be enough. We'll just go into. Does this work? This should work for it. Yes, it should. So I'm actually going to use a combination of GSX and the built-in stuff take. Obviously, this aircraft is different. I do want to just open that lovely front cargo door just to see what that looks like inside. That would be insane to see. Payload. We'll do like 2 packs. 2 people. We've got 2 people to like assist in loading the cargo. 28 tons of cargo on board, sure. And how much fuel did we say we wanted to take with us? Going 3-3. Oh, it's a 3-3. Sorry, I'm just being blind. That's our on and off time. That's our cargo fuel. It's suggesting 13 tons. I'm going to take 16. Possible, actually, yeah. I'll go 16.8 on the fuel load. Zap. And that just starts telling the aircraft what I'm doing. So 16.8 and 174.8. Damn wet. What we are chunky boys. 174.8 slash that. And do we get a CG off this? 22%. Oh wait, no, I want live 0 fuel weight, which is 127.5. And then we said ZFWCG. No, ZFW is 158. Oh, sorry about this, guys. It didn't seem right in my head. I was like, that doesn't seem right. But then I trusted myself. And I shouldn't have trusted myself. That's why you always check yourself before thou shalt wreck thyself. And 0 fuel weight CG, 22%. There we go. So that's the aircraft calculating itself now. We'll go to the flight plan page. And we'll start doing our route plans. So I'm inputting this based off the route that we calculated. I'm not going to drag it over onto the screen constantly because we'll just get angry at ourselves. However, what is our surface wind here at the moment? In Nantes. We'll just use the weather page to calculate that because I can't be chewed to check in. You can see using historical weather from this morning. This is when I'm recording this. What was on surface wind? 270. We'll do 270 at 5. But that means we're at 210 departure. We're departing towards, on the Beluga for Sierra. And then we're doing the, yeah, no transition. There we go. And that'll get us to Lulid, sorry. The French have the worst names for things. No offense, guys. UM184 to Tupar. That's fun. Well, luckily it's to direct at Tupar, so we'll just do. Tupar, it is a direct to Cognac. Those of us with a problem. Okay, so if I click on that, it should go net. Oh, peep's sake. Have I got to insert and confirm them one at a time? Holy jabibas, okay. This will be unpleasant. C-N-A. And then we're going to AGN, and then we do a star from there. Oh no, AGN, yeah, AGN's the top of the star, so that's fine. AGN. Insert that. So we're going to go back to the Inish page. This is all checked in. That's all also checked in. Mint. Perf page. No, it won't allow me to do that. That is fine. So, do our dashboard. Yes, LFRS 28045 at 5. Okay, that's not what we're getting in the weather. Sure. Yeah. Well, shit, basically. We want to do our takeoff calculations. When we take into 1 today, weight. So, okay, weight. There we go. And we said it was 178.8. Config flaps 1 plus flap. Aircon on, anti-ice off, toga off, calculate. Are we too heavy for Nantes? Okay. Config 2. The aircon off. Force toga. Oh, there we go. So if we just do... So 130, 130, 135. That's fine. I do want to do it in flap 1 plus F just so that I can absolutely just be rattling along the runway for as long as possible. No, we're doing flap 1 plus F. Marginally higher, but that'll do me. 132, 133, 136. 132, 133, 136. Flap, not flap A, flap 1 for takeoff. We're going to go toga because why not? I do want to have a look at the externals here just because that door will be open now, of course. There's so much room for activities in there. Like you can see, it's one of those where it's like it's just a massive space. Obviously, it's not pressurized, so you couldn't be in there and fight. You couldn't, although there is access for us to probably do firefighting if we had to. But that's such a big space. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Just to understand the logic that went into that is insane to me. Right, what we're going to do to get us ready for departure, we're going to shut the cargo door, and we're going to start our GPU, our ground power supply. Turn our crew oxygen on now. Fuel pumps. So the Airbus, obviously, as you guys will know, uses a dark, so like basically no light system. So you look up there, and everything that has a light wants your attention. So the AC packs, the air conditioning, which pressurizes the aircraft, that's got a fault. That's why it's illuminated. Same for the generators, and same for the ground power. When I turn that ground power off, the light will go out, and therefore we don't have to think about it anymore. When the engines start, that'll be that. Yeah, you understand. Thank you. So I'm going to put us to heater low for now. Cross bleed set to auto. See, like AP bleed does that. Okay, we're now doing our start sequence. We want our wing lights on. Since we've actually got a couple of passengers with us today for the crack, we'll just turn them on. Arm the exit lights. Beacons we don't require. Strobes we do not require at this time. We are set up for departure. Okay, and sorry, nav lights were set to position 1. So just waiting for the APU to come to life. APU is a little jet engine in the back of the aircraft. That's, you can see the heat shimmer appearing from its exhaust as the as our cover closes, or our cargo door closes. Beluga 1, ready to go. I'm so excited to fly this thing. Like, there are aircraft that we've had in the sim or whatever, and I've not been as excited for. But this, I'm just gonna force myself to start Kutal now, so that way, hopefully, when I say I want a pushback, it'll just go, oh yeah, you can have a pushback. GSX. Actually, how much would GSX cack itself? Careful pushback and departure, please. Departure clearance is requested. So those guys will bugger off, I think. We're using the tiny little push-out tug for us today. That'd be quite funny. Just out of interest, this is just a Sunday 330 cockpit, it is, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm not getting up by accident, so...
Hello, Captain.
Apologies for my snivels. APU, everything's set. So, APU is on bus now, so we'll turn the APU generator is on. APU bleed goes on. See, that's now saying it's available. But then as soon as I disconnect the ground power, you see those lights go. So that's the dark lights. They say that the light out system in progress on practice. We'll turn our beacon lights on because we're ready for the push out now. And we're going to be starting our engines as we get pushed. Interrupt pushback? No thanks. I'd just like to get pushed out, please.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, you ready for us to release parking brake? What are we doing, Brosify? Oh, I think what's happened is the position for the nose wheel has mapped itself to the centre of our aircraft. That's not great. If that is the case, I will just abort the push out. Let's see what he does. Because he's standing in about the right place to connect the tow bar up. No, he is. His tow bar's not long enough, which is fine. I'll accept that. Like, bear in mind, this is an absolutely ridiculous aeroplane we're flying today. Like, I will accept this, I'm not understanding it. Locking gear. What we shall do is we'll start engine number 2 because we'll just say he's like a stronger tug than he is or whatever. So APU bleed is on. We'll turn the cross bleed valve to on. Engine start to ignition start mode. Engine starting engine number 2. And I want to go nose to the right, tail to the left.
Release parking brakes.
And park brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Glad you agree. Just confirm beacon lights are definitely on. We're getting turnover on engine 2. So you can see we've got 30% pressure in the N3 fan, which is... So yeah, that engine is starting to turn. Look at how like extreme the angle is they're turning me at to get me onto the taxiway here. So yeah, this is my first time using GSX in MSFS of any form. It was obviously, for those of you guys remember it in P3D and FSX, it was absolutely legendary for game-changing add-ons, and it would have been one of those. I was like, go buy FSX, buy yourself like the Aerosoft Airbus probably, because that's just such an easy aircraft to get into, and buy yourself GSX. Thank you. Here we go, we're going to be popped onto the taxiway. I'll wait until we finish the push-out to start the other engine. There is sort of some grounding and realism there because, like I say, with the really big aircraft, even at idle, just the amount of pressure you're applying can be enough to cause the tugs to struggle. Okay, we'll just stop here and disconnect, please. Stop here and complete pushback. So he's not going to straighten me out in that space, and I'm trying to not off-road. Roger that. In position, setting parking brake. And park brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Confirm good engine start and was to start the process and starting 1. We've got a good start on 2. Confirm good start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Yeah, so... Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I'll wait for him to reverse back a bit, and I'm going to grab this as a screenshot. This is probably the thumbnail right here.
Unlocking gear.
You know what? This will be the funniest video ever if I sort of go for the takeoff and we completely crash and burn. I've said it before and I'll say it again, right? The character modelling system. That's my character sitting in that A330. That makes me super happy. Hang on, that's a thumbnail.
Bypass pin removed.
I hope.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Back inside we go. Right, on. Engine goes to normal. We have 2 good starts confirmed. We're going to set our taxi light to on. AP light goes off. AP course we have sets to auto. This is going to be fun. Right. What we can do is, should have briefed this before we thingied, I'll be honest, but park brake release please. Yep, okay. Right, the way we'll deal with it is just a trip. Thank you. Basically, it's saying you've not got the way from him, which is fair enough, I guess. Why are we not turning? I'm just going to use the inbuilt pushback to get us pushed back onto the taxiway into a better position. Mustafa, sir? What are you doing? What the hell? I'll do a jump cut and we'll come back at the runway. That's frustrating. Alrighty folks, we are back. So we're in the Beluga on the runway. Sorry about that. It's been about 20 minutes real world time because I have had some issues. I don't know what actually happened there. I don't know. I've got obviously I'm using a custom scenery for Nantes. I don't know if that's what's caused it or what has. The lid's coming down on the nose cone. And we are going to be ready to go places, do things when we get there. Like I say, unfortunately, I did actually try and use the system to load cargo because I discovered that whilst you guys were away. But unfortunately, every time I try and load something, it tries to unload it. So pretend it's up there. I've actually told the aeroplane it's loaded, so hopefully we should get a good little sorting. Alright, in the cockpit. Auto brakes set to max. Cabin signs, they're checked and on. I don't think we'll get a check from the cabin. No, we will apparently. And we're going to go to takeoff config test. Takeoff config normal. Okay, we are going to just set our trim wheel to 3 degrees. 2.5, perfect. And chronograph. Okay. Park brake off. 40% power. Yep. And engines are fine. Manflex, SRS, Toga. Now we're in the notch for Toga. Let's do 80 knots cross-checked. Oh. This is one gorgeous aircraft. V1, rotate. Oops. Okay, so compared to what I was expecting, positive rate gear up. Very light on the flight controls, but I guess it is an Airbus, so it's all of the flight control augmentation kicking in, I guess. 800 feet. Autopilot 1 on. Throttles retard to climb. There we go. And turning on course out of Nantes. So there you have it, folks. As the wheels retract, we do our turn to avoid overflying the city, probably. Wow. How cool is that? That ship's a bit confused. Oh. You know what? This is... Oh, God, hello. Right, we go flapless now. And we're just going to check on the flight plan. What is our first? There isn't an altitude restriction, so we'll go straight for 310. There we go. So the aircraft's basically accelerating in climb power now. So the flaps are up. We'll take that off. That's set. That's set. All the nose lights come off now. Strobe stays on. Belt up signs. I mean, it's a clear as anything day. So we'll take those off. And there you go. We're punching out of Nantes. Next up is Toulouse. So I am going to jump cut it about here. This is the Beluga. The Beluga XL. It's one of those aircraft that I think it sort of fits into the legends of aviation. Obviously, I know this is not the original Beluga. The original Beluga is an A300. That's modified. This is the Beluga XL, which is the next generation. But it's one of those aircraft that everyone sort of sees and recognises. It's the Guppy. It's the Beluga. And now I think it's not got a ton of gameplay to it, right? Like, this is actually just a small gap of Western Europe. This flies around. But in terms of, that's cool. We'll fly. We'll develop some wing sections, or we'll pick some parts up from Horden. That's pretty insane. And the visuals of this game, like, this is the first time I've flown over here. That's why I got some patchiness. But like, I'm flying along and I can look down, and if that was your house, you could see that was your house. It's so pretty. Right, I'm going to hop back in the cockpit. We're climbing up through 8.5 thou. Parameters to standard, cross-checked. We need to get you a suit, or at least a jacket, Jesus. And we'll see you guys at as we start approaching top drop. See you guys then.